Welcome back everybody to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Roselore Serafina. We are heading into episode 42. As usual, I've forgotten what I am meant to be doing. Hall of the Novice, it says I should do once I finish that particular thing. I know where we were going. We were going out to the Threat of Perplexity to speak with Cocobusi and Nofika's Wells. I don't know about you, but I am pretty sure that that young man is in a serious amount of trouble. Nofika's Wells, actually. Why don't I just grab Threat of Perplexity? We will grab that, yep, and we're going to go look at it on the map. Right, so, the Threat of Perplexity means I need to be wearing my thaumaturge gear, and we want to teleport out to Horizon. Actually, you know, we could just run. I mean, it's not that far. Alright, this is a good point. Why don't we just... go out the other end of the Gladiators Guild and see if we can do that. Where are we? Hang on. Yes, we are pointed in the right direction. I know, right? All of this, what are we doing? There are days when I don't think I'm ever going to be really good at this, but we'll see how we're doing. Well, it's pretty quiet down there. Oh, I see. I know, don't let me loose on this. No, that's not what you want to do. And my head's in the wrong spot. Oh, it'll be... Yeah, no, it won't be fine there. Let me just move that. Shrink it because you don't need to see it. Move that over there. There we go. Alright, where are we at? So I should be, yes, heading into Western Thanalan, where we can go meet with young Cocobusi. I have a feeling though we're actually going to be meeting with the dude whose urn we broke, because I'm pretty sure he is inside Cocobusi and is responsible for the mass murders that we're seeing. Honestly, I wish they just freed Roselore up to grab him before he could do anything stupid and stuff him in her backpack. Kicking, screaming and protesting even. But we're heading out to Nofika's Wells, where we're going to find out exactly what's going on with the young fella. Do I have a horse? No, that's my hunting log. I know. Do I need to fix my gear before I go too much further? Let's just make sure our gear is up to scratch, shall we? Please repair my gear. At least this gear. Yeah, let's repair all. Please, thank you. I know. We're in the best gear we can possibly get. We got a bunch of nice rewards for that last lot of questing we did. Now Nofika's Wells, are they the ones way down? Pretty sure they might be actually. Yeah, so we basically want to go around here and then down that structure we can see on the other side. Alright, we got this. Is my sprint back? Let's get our sprint on before these hammerbeaks decide they really need to take a piece out of us. Wow, this is the first time we finished this, cross this bridge without having that fate on. I know, right? Do, do. What is that? That is a very big bad budgie. It's a level 50 thingamy. We do not wish to play with it. And if it targets us, we are toast. Wow. That's very pretty. Not. Oh, look, I don't think it can fit down the stairs if it's any consolation. Boy, what is that? Oh wow, like an interesting array of plants. I wonder if this is one of the rivers we can fish in. I know every character I have to play with the fishing and the crafting and the... I can't help it. Cocobusi. Ah, Roselore, so good of you to come. My Rogarden friend here is the warrior I mentioned back in the ossuary. Now there's no time to waste. Why don't you head into the stream and examine the bodies of the slain mages? I would go with you, but my delicate stomach, I fear I might contaminate the scene. Remember, you're looking for anything that might help us track down this killer. Oh, I know, it's not Cocobusi I'm dealing with. Just head downstream so I can murder you out of sight because you are full of thaumaturgical energy and delicious. No, he didn't say that. I'm just thinking it out loud. I was pretty sure the toads were going to have a go at me there. Oh, why do I get the feeling I am being set up? I am not joining the fate. Keep your optimistic little gaming claws off me. Alrighty, now what do you want me to do? Deliver the evidence to Cocobusi. What, so he can destroy it? I know, I could be maligning him. I mean, he might be fine with, you know, a void scent possession going on inside him, but I know, I have my doubts. And why is he now no longer standing where everyone can see him? He is. Alright, why is he? Cocobusi, I found some stuff. Did you uncover anything incriminating? Well, a bloody scepter, a shredded tome, and a bloody bracelet. Hee hee, the blood is yet slick to the touch. The slaughter must have been recent indeed. The villain may yet lurk nearby. Return to the creek where the bodies lay and linger for a time. I dare say your aura, saturated as it is with enticing and etheric energy, will lure the Mage Slayer into the open. Have courage, Roselore. Our burly companion stands ready to leap to your aid. Yeah, I'm sure he does. Deliver me the incriminating evidence, and then I'm going to come and murder you with it, because I lost it in the battle. I'm a little worried about these sand toads. Linger for a while. Just stand there waiting for me to hit you. Alright. If he leaves me alone, we'll be fine. If he doesn't, we're going to have to join this fate and defeat him. Waiting. Okay, level 24. We're going to be synced to level 24. We are currently level... Well, okay, we're not going to be synced because we're level 23. We're going to be in trouble is what we are. Oh, wow. Okay. A soul sucker. Hey, leave my stalwart swordsman alone. Let's hit it with a 5 to reduce its abilities. Oh, crumbs, that was not what I intended. But I did need to do it, so... Ow! Healing is good. There are little imps out there. We're going to have to deal with those little beggars too. Where is my swordsman? Oh, you're chasing him. Please don't chase my swordsman. Come back here, you soul-sucking imp. Oh, my bad. I wasn't watching what I was doing. Please don't hurt my swordsman. What are you doing? Okay. The duty is failed if the swordsman dies. Oh, rightio. Let's try again. I can't take 3 at once. Put the big bugger to... Oh, put the big bugger to sleep. I'm so sorry, Mr. Swordsman. Yes, you are absolutely right. Alrighty, we'll try this again. The demon shows its claws. I'll keep it busy, you just focus on magicking. Alrighty, will do, Mr. Swordsman. Now I need to actually learn to read the text, and I always have trouble with that because there's so much on the screen. So he's keeping it busy and he's injured. I don't know if I can heal him either. Ow. That bastard's got some nasty spells. Stay well back, you hear. Alright, now this is where the other two come in. And he tells us I can't take 3 at once, put the big bugger to sleep. Now I've got a sleep spell. Which one was it? This one. Alright, let's do it before he dies. Alright, which one do you want? This one? I need to get my MP back up because when he wakes up we want to hit that sleep spell again. Yep, there he is. That sleep spell again. Again. That takes care of that. I'm off to collect me coin. Alrighty. Alright, let's go see what Cocobusi's got to say. I notice these animals don't aggro on you once you hit a certain level. Cocobusi, seems your partnership with our hired blade went splendidly. It is unfortunate though that one of the imps was able to flutter away. Oh, did you not notice? You wouldn't wish to report to Cocobusi with your trial but half finished, would you? Of course not. I'm afraid, however, that the Rogarden has already collected his recompense and departed for the nearest alehouse. What to do? What to do? Surely a thaumaturge of your caliber can handle a single imp, yes? If I'm not mistaken, it fled into that little cave over there. Hurry now, before it slips away into some hidden nook or cranny. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is so not good. I mean, I'd like to just confront him, but I'm afraid we're going to have to play his evil little game until he reveals himself. Oh boy, I wonder if we'll survive. Shaded outcropping where no one can see. Interacting and waiting. Roselore, get up and turn around. That is not Cocobusi. Well, it is Cocobusi, but Cocobusi possessed by the void scent that escaped from Momo's urn. It was feeding on the etheric energy of all those slain thaumaturges. And you, my dear mana-rich Roselore, were to be next. I have wanted to absorb your delicious power since the moment we met. A pity. This has been such an amusing charade. However, did you see through it? I'm Cocobusi's brother. How could I not? It is time I destroyed you, Momo, and put a stop to these sinister killings. As the eldest, I must take responsibility for my family's misadventures. A coward like you? Destroy me? Your opening strike should have pierced my heart, but instead you aimed for the knife. Fear stays your hand. Fear that slaying me will also slay your sibling. Yeah, but it's a risk he's going to take because his sibling's dead already. Oh, that is creepy. Poor spineless thaumaturge. I shall, however, leave you with a pleasant thought. It was Cocobusi's fervent wish to harness this to amass this power. He craved the arcane strength to stand against his brothers as an equal. What a shame that he must now stand against you. Oh dear, oh dear. It pains me to admit, but there is some truth to that creature's words. I surrendered the perfect opportunity to end this. I have betrayed my own teachings. Return to the ossuary and report the completion of your trial, Roselore. I'll remain here for a time and gather my thoughts. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Return to the ossuary, huh? All right. We're going to go to the Uldah Etherite Plaza. Yep. And just get our thing through. Now this, I think, we're going to start to get into those missions where we're going to need to go to other areas as well. So this is where I wanted to be with these combat characters, just to see where it led once you got past a certain point. And I wanted to also finish as much of what we could do in Uldah with them. So it's kind of exciting to be at this point and just to see what might happen next. I think 30 is a fairly good checkpoint. I know when one of my other characters reached 30, we got a nice little bonus for that. But I think 50 is probably where we want to be after that. So we're at level 24 with our thaumaturge. I think we're at level 27 or 8 with our gladiator. So that's not too bad. No, we don't really want to use the Ethernet shard. What are you on? You want to just go up to the ossuary? Silly girl. All right. I know, the brothers are going to all be upset. Cocobusi. Where are you? There you are. Ah, Roselore, Cocobusi has advised me of your adventures. It seems the Mage Slayer slithered away, but your stint with the swordsman was nonetheless successful. Consider this chapter complete. Your time with our tome of teachings is at an end. Well, to be absolutely accurate, there is an addendum with additional advice, but Cocobusi considers it extracurricular. Even I dare not delve into those diabolical depths. I do not yet deign to die. You understand? Okay, let's go. See what this guy has to say. Cocobusi. I've yet to inform my brothers of Cocobusi's misfortune. I've yet to reconcile the maelstrom within my own mind. The most fundamental lessons of thaumaturgy demand I slay the creature where it stood. It was the most opportune moment to strike, minimal risk and victory all but assured. How many more will suffer for my hesitation and my cowardice? It will likely be some time, however, before Mormo resurfaces to kill again. Now that we have uncovered the deception, the Void Scent will seek a new hunting ground where Cocobusi's face is unknown. And though the respite may be brief, I must devote this time to considering the next course of action. Pray leave me to my musings, Roselore. Ooh, okay. We've got something there. Let's have an ash mask, or possibly cotton dress gloves. 5 and 10. Vitality, mind, intelligence, and direct hit rate. Vitality, mind, and I like spell speed. That's kind of cool. We will go with the spell speed. Oh, right. Quest complete. Does he have any more for me? No, he does not. I want to make a bet that Cocobusi next surfaces. Oh, okay. So Chocobigo, level 25. We have a little ways to go before we can get to that level 25 quest. Let's just have a look at our map. So on our map, so we might actually do some wandering now. Level 20, Melding of Minds and Materia Concerns. Now, Melding of Minds is the Staghorn Staff. Did over with that one. The Arcanist's Tome. If I remember rightly, we had something we needed to get for that. Devil Take the Foremost is... Okay, those are... Okay, yeah, those are the Lev quests we needed more for. Materia, Arcanist's Tome. Arcanist's Tome was... Okay, we put some materia... Materia Enhanced Engraved Hard Leather Grimoire to Severian. Materia Concerns, Mamajaru. Materia Enhanced Cotton Acton, and deliver it to Redland Rose. And this was a Materia Enhanced Staghorn Staff. Now I'm pretty sure I've got to get the Staghorn for that. Let's just have a quick look. So Goldsmith, Weaver, and Alchemist. Alright. I'm probably going to have to jump into this a couple of times. So Alchemist first, I guess, seeing as we're there. What do we need? A Materia... No. A Materia Enhanced Engraved Hard Leather Grimoire. So for that... Let me just try again. Hard Leather Grimoire... I think it required you or something ridiculous. Okay, Hard Leather Grimoire. Yeah, it required an elm log. So that's where we're at. And cotton yarn I can make. So I've got everything except the elm log. So you need the Hard Leather Grimoire to do this one. And for this we need the yew log. So we need elm and yew. So we need to go to Gridania for that. Alright, so now we know that. We need to zippity-doo-dah over to our Goldsmith. Hit that N button. What were we looking for? We were looking for a... I think it's a Materia Enhanced Staghorn Staff. So, going to here. One-handed thaumaturge. Okay, that's a scepter. I think it might actually be a two-handed thaumaturge. I think it's one level down. Yeah. Sanguine and Toothed. Staghorn. What was it? Staghorn Staff. Here we go. So for that we need to get an antelope horn. And an antelope horn is from an antelope. Duh. I think. And a marbled eye. Okay, search for item by gathering method. No items to display. Wait. That's because it's hunting. Do I have an option to search for the item by hunting method? No. Search for item. Unlocked via quest. Ooh. Uh-huh. Okay. So I need to work out. Marble dye, if I remember rightly, comes from a thing. Big lizardy thing in the west. Antelope horn comes from an antelope buck. I'm pretty sure that is not this area. That actually might be a Limsa Lominsa thing. Okay. The next thing we're after is our weaver. Yes, we haven't checked weaver. And our weaver, we're looking for cotton actin. So it's in our cotton area. It's probably one level up is my guess. No, it's here. So for that we need a dodo feather. I think that might be Limsa Lominsa. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's Limsa Lominsa. Everything else we can do. Rightio, and then our leather worker. So it doesn't matter which area we go to. We're going to need it to pick up the materials we need to make these things. We just need to be aware of it. Materia enhanced goat skin leggings. And we need to develop the materia ourselves or purchase it. I think I've got 2, so I'm about 3 or 4 short. So materia enhanced goat skin leggings. We're in our leatherworkers gear, are we? Yes. Alrighty. And we're looking for goat skin leggings, which I think... Well, let's go to legs. I'm not sure I'm the right level for it, actually. We'll find out. No. Alright, so it looks to me like I actually need to level up my leather worker a little bit more before we have access to that. That thing, she's only level 20 in that, so we'll need to work on it. So I think, guys, we are going to head. I mean, why don't we go to Gridania and clear these first... No, we'll go to Limsa. We'll pick up the Limsa missions, and then we'll head on back. Oh, I'm so tempted to do everything. Ah, hang on. Call of the Sea. Let's do that one. Yeah. Okay, Limsa Lominsa it is. Let's go. I know. I'm excited to actually be leaving again. Just because it's, you know, we eventually had to. Let's see if we can get up to the airship deck. We'll just see if we can use the, okay. If we try not to walk through a bookshelf, we'll be fine. Where's my map? Yeah, okay. Turn around. No, no. Roselore, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Make sure you know which way you're going first. Oh, I'm so lost. Oh, boy. Okay, alright, now we look like we're heading for the front door. Yay! No, we don't. We look like we're heading for the back door. Oh, what? I swear, I have gotten myself so lost in every game I've played in the last 2 days. It's ridiculous. Alright, it should be these doors. These were probably not the doors I was trying to leave via earlier, though. Oh, I know. Crazy, we're good. Let's have a look at this. We're looking for the airship landing. Let us zippity-doo-dah our way up to there if we can. What do you mean I can't go there? Yes, I can. I just double-click on, right, the thing instead of the other thing. Let's grab our airship ticketer and ask very nicely if I could go to Limsa. Limsa Lominsa, was it? Yeah, Limsa Lominsa, because we're going to speak with Baderon at the Drowning Wench. And we have 120 gil, so we're good. I know, right? Oh, and we should also do the last bits and pieces for our training. We did do the training. I'm pretty sure we didn't finish Gladiator. I know we finished Pugilist, and I know we finished Thaumaturge. Hey. So, let us head. The upper decks. Yay, look at this. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're at Limsa. We have a few things to do. Unlocking all the aetheryte crystals for one. And also finding the drowning wench. Let's see if we can just have a look and maybe discover where that is. Down there. Alright, so I'm thinking we don't want to go to the lower decks. We want to go to the Oh, there you go. Down to the drowning wench. That sounds good. We've got this. Okay. There's a lev met. We probably don't want to pick up any more levs at the moment, though. Oh, here we go. Baderon at the drowning wench. Hi, Baderon. Welcome to the drowning wench. Sit where you like, lass. I'll be with you in a... Hi, I'm Baderon. Who's asking? Uldah, I've got a job for a capable venturer, you say. Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy, and if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. Ooh, all right. Bronze cuirass, tenacity, strength, and vitality. Cotton shirt, strength, vitality, dex, and critical hit. Cotton cowl, vitality, mind, intelligence. That's a critical hit +4. I'm liking this one so far, and she looks good in red. We might just choose that one. I know, I'm still not quite sure where everything fits, so we'll do a little bit of a costume check in a minute. It's probably pirates. Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has need of a capable adventurer. Ooh, cutscene. Thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it, some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Satasha Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north the Vale Port and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it weren't so long ago as the Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Baderon, I should be happy to elaborate. If you would permit me, Master Baderon, I should be happy to elaborate. Oh, who are you? Well, well, if it ain't the Chief Yellowjacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honour, Commodore Rayner? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you'd requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation. I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Satasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of Curls had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Satasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defences daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation instead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. All right. Then it's settled. Satasha is located in western Lanusia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Melipa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lass. Who? Now, how does that go with our quest log? If I go into here, I have... Okay, I've only got 10 quests out of 30. Lev quests. And 3 out of 16 allowances. So I've got a bit of swing room to go nuts on the whole questing thing, which is nice because it looks like I've got a quest over here with Etolwan. Rising to the challenge. Etolwan is ill-pleased with the carelessness of the wench's customers. We all know how it feels to have had one too many. That's why I'll not fault our patrons for much of what goes on at our tables. But is it too much to ask that they keep their belongings on their persons when they leave? It wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later, ranting and raving as if their drunken heedlessness was somehow my fault. I have this impression. Take this impressive-looking journal right here. As oft as it seems to be, As oft used as it seems to be, I've no doubt its owner's tearing up the town searching for his prized possession. A stranger he was, swarthy Rogadin, who enjoyed his drink. Seemed to be getting on well with one of our regulars, Quintanane. Perhaps you could still catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but last time I did that, Badderon docked my wages. Oh, that's all right. I'll do it anyway. Gosh. And while we're here, we'll talk to Quintanane. Why, seen who? Look, just 'cause I spend more nights at the wench than in me own home doesn't mean I'm mates with every sod who comes stumbling through the doors. Oh, wait a minute. That bloody book. Oh, why didn't you say so sooner? The tight-ass bastard drained 20 flagons and promptly passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. Said he was heading for Aleport. Aye, where else? The scurvy sop. Nemea willing, he's still stranded at the ferry docks, though the gods know it won't help me get me gill back. Alrighty. And I thought I saw... I did over here. Let's have a quick word with this lady. Sitojdby. Beauty's only scalp deep. Rumours of a dangerous madman about town of Sitojdby still at ease. You're either a brave woman or a fool, friend, to be wandering around the streets of Limsa tonight, what with the slasher of Fisherman's Bottom on the loose. You've not heard? There's a madman about. Why, it said he brandishes blades so long and sharp that they could gut a whale. No one's seen any blood yet, but that hasn't stopped the rumours from sending shivers up spines in every alehouse in town. That you're still standing before me tells you don't scare as easily as the rest. Perhaps you could assist with the investigation. To start with, you might want to look into that scream I just heard outside. All right. Before we go too much further, let's check to see where our nearest... Ooh, there's a tick over there. Well, oh boy. And it looks like we've got different points that we need to visit. That was the Marauders Guild. All right, we are going to just start. I think we're going to hang our right and work our way around. We'll go to the counter and then we'll head on down that way. So let's do that. See how we go. I know I'm ignoring the Lev Met at the moment. I'm still lost. Okay, so he should be right here. I know I did this last time. Got completely lost. I know why. Because that particular quest is downstairs. We might want to go downstairs in a minute. Rightio. But before we go anywhere, let's visit all of our Ethernet shards. Alrighty. Pretty sure there's an Ethernet shard somewhere up here. We'll keep an eye out for adventure as well. I know I went the opposite direction. Hello, that looks kind of fancy. Let's see what that's about. We'll attune ourselves. Now we have Ethernet access to the aft castle. Let's have a quick look through here. It looks kind of impressive. I don't know what's in this area. Okay. I'm not sure what that's about. Rightio. That looks like the Storm headquarters. Alright, so now we're going to hang another right, and we're going to go down to the exclamation mark and see what that's all about. I'm just going to take our time and explore the zones as we go through them. Maybe pick up the quests. We'll pick up all the jobs in each area just because it's there. Let's go see what Okelkaya wishes. Soothing the Savage Siren. Okelkaya has advice for any members headed to the missing member. If you're looking for a place to wet your whistle, Scrag, I'd advise you to turn tail and run. Captain Rosen's in no mood to be entertaining customers this eve, and even when she is, she ain't particularly good at it. Though maybe dealing with the customers the sort of shite might shake her from her doldrums. But if you mean to venture inside the missing member, you best remember to pay your proper respects to the captain, lest you ain't afraid to go and missing. Kneeling afore her would be a good start. Alright. Kneeling, huh? Well, I don't mind kneeling if it'll make her feel better. We need to click on her. Right click to get her attention. The hell's you want, Drylander? We're closed if you don't want me sirens to toss you out in your ass. Show some respect and kneel, Scrag. Yeah, we're kneeling. Why is it unavailable? Oh, okay, because I was in a dialogue. Oh, so she knows her place. Good. If only the Krakens had the same sense of propriety. Bastards keep seizing every Galilean ship before we can take a crack at 'em. Oh, okay. 'Tis a sorry state of affairs when your crew's reduced to preying on the leavings of that mangy bunch of man-boys. Me younger self will be right disappointed to see how far we've fallen. Oh, disappointed is it now? Let me just hang on. There. And I'm feeling pretty disappointed myself, I know. Wow, that's more than disappointed. That's that's distraught, devastated even. Oh dear. Huh, so you do know something on me pain, but your sympathy ain't worth more than a pint of piss. It's well and good we got the Admiral's permission to capture Galilean ships, but what's the use if you keep on getting beat to your prey? We built our reputation reaving right off the coast of Vilbrand. Not sailing a dozen miles into the bleeding sea. The few Imperial dogs found in Lominsan territory get snatched by Krakens uniting in open waters. I rallied me crew's spirits when I said we were reviving the old ways, but after all our struggles they seem to be resigned to letting those bastards have all the fun. Oh, you do have to click on it. There's got to be a way to rally me siren spirits again. Alright, let's go rally. Huh? You trying to make light of me dilemma? Don't push your luck, Scrag, or I'll gut you with me hook, like a regular pirate. Wait, that's it. We're pirates, goddammit, so we should think like pirates. Bugger keeping Lominsan waters safe. We'll raid supply shipments to the Galilean outposts along the coast of Uldah. Hey, so bleeding simple. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Thank you for your unintended inspiration, Scrag. Do you think I almost had you fed to the sharks? Oh, I'm so glad you didn't. Right, we've rallied Roswin's spirits. Have we done yet? I think we're done. Let's leave before they think of something else for us to do. We've done kneeling, and we've done weeping and wailing, and we've done... Wow, okay. We'll go talk to Okokaya. I gather your meeting with the captain went well? I could hear her cackling all the way out here. Well, whatever you did, thank you for doing it. Last thing we need was her going on another rampage, ruining deck swabs and leaving us with less meat. Tain't easy playing by the Admiral's rules, but if anyone can find a way, Captain Roswin can. Excellent. Alrighty. Bear right. So we've met the inimitable Captain Roswin. Where are we going? No, we don't want to go down to the lower decks just yet. We're going to just do the upper decks for a bit first. See what we're up to. Recompense, Calamity Salvager, and Link Shell Distributor. What's a Link Shell Distributor do? Represent the interests of the nations in educating adventurers on technologies available for strengthening the bonds between them. To that end, I'd like to introduce you to Link Shell. Link Shell enables you to communicate with others over any distance as if they were before your very eyes. You may have as many 8 link shells open at any given time, allowing you to communicate simultaneously with any number of people. The only time your physical presence is required is, well, never. Would you care to give it a try? I can create a personal link shell for you now if you like. What does it do? Link shells are chat groups which allow for quick and easy communication between players who are not necessarily in a party or free company. Link shells can have up to 128 members, while players may possess as many as 8 separate link shells. Well, that's like 800, 960, what's that, 976? I know, I can't math to save myself. That's a lot of people you can talk to anyway. Alright, maybe later. Maybe later, we're good. Okay, I think that leads down. No, that leads to somewhere I want to go. Let's go. What's in here? Ooh. Blacksmithing and armory. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what's going to happen now, don't you? We're going to get to be able to make some of our own stuff that we need, like iron ingots, I think. Hananza, the guildmaster. The rats in the wharf. Hananza has a simple yet profitable task for an interested adventurer. Huh, are you just in need of some trifling task to pass the time? Then I have just the job for you. Baderon is offering a reward to any adventurer who slays at least 5 wharf rats. There's no shortage of the pests lurking outside the Tempest Gate, so you should hurry and take advantage of the opportunity. Yeah, that's not quite what I want to be here for. Let's go. Here we are. So this is our 2 guild receptionists. Oh, this one's for blacksmithing. Let's go. Unless you're blind and deaf, I presume you've wandered into our forge of your own accord, drawn by the siren song of our Smitty's Ammers, no doubt. In these here hallowed halls, Limsa's finest pound all metal into all manner of tools and weapons. And when I say Limsa's, I mean the whole bloody realms. Make no mistake, you need more than a big arm to join our ranks. But if you got iron in your veins and builder's blessings, speak up. I do indeed. Ah, well, you're not short on confidence. But do you truly know what you're getting yourself into, lass? Our trade is a trade born of blood and brine. For as long as pirates have sailed the Rotano, smithies have forged their weapons. Course, till sea swallows all ain't just an idle saying. Brine will eat through even the stoutest iron given time, and our forebears long struggled to forge more rust-resistant alloys. Lucky for us, the smithies of Eld were a determined bunch and clever too, so when they learned that kobolds knew something of advanced metallurgy, the smithies set out to make it their own. Thanks to the kobolds' wisdom, which they generously gifted us with only the merest hint of a pirately prompt-in, Lemons and Smithin came on leaps and bounds. 'Twasn't long before the Gridanians and Uldah started eyeing our knowledge like we did the kobolds, though, and so some 150-odd years ago, 2 particularly forward-thinking men named Tionaldeek and Bryce Vermelli had the bright idea of establishing a respectable business. Being fair-minded fellas, they sold their wares to anyone who had the coin, pirates and foreigners included. And when folks weren't inclined to pay, they made sure to remind them that we hadn't completely forsaken our pirating ways. Times have changed, though, and we're a wee bit more willing to share our wisdom these days. The company's been running the Blacksmith and Armourers Guild for years now, welcoming any soul with the necessary talent and will to work. As to whether you've enough of either, well, that's for the Forge Master to decide. Speak to me when you're ready to present yourself to him. Up, please. So what'll it be? Reckon you've got what it takes to train with the best goddamn blacksmith on the realms? Yes, I do. Ah! That's the spirit. If you'd taken any longer to decide, I'd have told you to bugger off, no matter what you said. Kind of half-assed adventurers wasting Forge Master Brightail's precious time, see? He's got a lot of irons in that fire. That's why me and the other lads make a point of keeping idlers, imbeciles and the otherwise unqualified from getting in his way. Any road, it's time you went and paid your respects to the man. He's the one over yonder making a face like he's carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. All right, let's go. We will speak to Guildmaster What's-His-Face. Try not to get ourselves toasted in the process. Well done. About time Randwolf sent me a new recruit. It's been too long. I'm Brittail, Forge Master of the Blacksmiths Guild. If you're aiming to become a smithy worth the name, 'twill be my great pleasure to educate you on the finer points of the craft. Yeah. Oh, the rest of these south-faced bastards will tell you it's hard, grueling work fit only for the best and brightest, but I say put a hammer in the hand of the willing and see what happens. What do you say then, lass? Will you swing a hammer for old Brittail? Sure, I'll swing a hammer for you. I knew I liked you the moment I set eyes on you. What did you say your name was again? Roselore Serafina, a name fit for a hero if ever I heard one. In fact, I reckon I did hear it in a bard song once, or was it that poor sod cursing in his cups at the wench? Bah, no matter, with saving the world or cuckolding your husband. 'Tis time to forge yourself a new reputation, pound out a new legend, and you can trust on old Brittail to help you do it. But there I go, putting the cart before the chocobo. Here, lass, take this crossbane hammer. A smithy without a hammer is like me without a drink. Bloody useless. Well, don't just stand there gawping at her. Take her in your hand, have a few practice swings, whoever you fancy. She's all yours now. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be you right now, lass. A smithy never forgets his first hammer. Great. Oh, boy. Well, 'cause one craft is not enough, okay? That's why. Blacksmith unlocked. Alrighty, let us go. We go C for character. We go... Where's my hammer? Here it is. We go, gear set. Add a gear set. Oh no, I think we probably need to get dressed. Recommended gear for my smithy. Let's equip her with the recommended. There you go. So much better. Save that set. Actually, you know what? While we're here, we really need to make sure we do that with everything else. So while I remember, yeah, equip all of that. Holy snap and dooley, that changes her a lot, doesn't it? Radio. Save that. Grab our miner. Equip that set. Check for upgrades. He's fine. Grab our goldsmith. Check that set. That's fine. Grab our weaver. Equip that set. That's fine. I know. Grab our pugilist. Equip that set. That's fine. Oh, thank goodness. I don't really like that helm. But anyway, thaumaturge. Equip that set. Ooh, upgrade a few things. Yeah, let's go. Wow, okay. Equip that set. Upgrade that set. Alchemist. Equip it. Check it. Cancel it. Botanist. Equip it. Check it. Cancel it. Conjurer. Equip it. Check it. Cancel it. I know these are all my low levels, so they might not have anything. We will check our leatherworker though. No, they're good. Lancer. Okay, I'm pretty sure our Lancer and our Archer are not going to require anything because they're too low a level and we haven't increased them to a point where they can equip the new gear yet. So we are going to check them anyway, but that's how it is. Carpenter. Equip. Check. Yep. Blacksmith. Equip. And close. Alright, Brithael. Forge Master Brithael wishes to see how well you can handle your new hammer. Sure thing. Now that there is a beautiful sight. Never forget a smithy's hammer is her one true love. Friends will betray you, lovers will leave you, but your hammer will never do you no wrong. Excellent. God, seeing you standing there reminds me of a less ale-sodden, more lady-shaped version of me younger self. But on to your task. We ain't congregation of soft-headed and scholarites here. Smithies learn by doing. Try your hand at making a bronze ingot. Any smithy worth his salt's got to master the fundamentals, and you can't get more fundamental than that. It ain't complicated. Bronze is just copper and tin melted down and mixed together. So you'll be needing... Aye, that's it. Copper and tin ore. And seeing as most folk don't carry stuff like that around with them without reason, Smidhammer outside... Pardon me. Smidhammer outside can provide you with some for a price, that is. Well, the lad can't sell you, though. It's the fire shard you'll need. It ain't complicated, but don't mean it's easy. You need to melt the metals, after all, and to do that you need them hotter than a bombard's backside. And that's all there is to it. Think you can handle it, lass? To synthesize a bronze ingot for Forge Master Brithael, select logs from the menu, followed by the crafting log. Or you can just hit N. He would like us to synthesize a bronze ingot. We do have the materials for it because we have been mining, and we're pretty good with that. Let us go with our synthesis. Alrighty. Now we don't have anything fancy. We're just going to smush a few of these together. Boom. Cool. We've synthesized that. Let us remove these things because we have them over at the base of our other... whatchamacallit. I'm just going to grab this. I know, now I'm going to run through everything quick. We need to grab our C again because I need my gear set list. We need to grab our blacksmith and we need to drop it down in here. We'll rearrange that in a minute. And yeah, so by rearranging a minute, I guess we'll just do it this way. I like it in alphabetical order, it just makes it a little easier for me to find. Alright, let's talk to him. Remember to make a bronze ingot, all you need is copper, tin and a fire shard. Smidhammer can sell you ore, but you'll have to find the shard on your own. Of course, I'm telling you this on the assumption you still do the job. If you've done it already, show us your work for God's sake. One bronze ingot. Here you go. Hey, you alright, lass? Better than that even. Sure you ain't done this before? Because honestly, this ain't what you'd expect from an adventurer fresh off the street. Think you might be a bleeding natural, lass. Takes Just the right balance of metals to produce bronze suitable for weapons and tools. For this ingot you made me, lass, it's on a par with them as our veterans produce. You could take this down to Orca's Alley and find a buyer in no time. By God's watching over you, no doubt about it. And you got talent, lass, but don't let it go to your head. I've seen plenty of folk get drunk on early success, only to puke their guts up later because they forgot their talent's worth bugger all without hard work and dedication. So I tell you what, keeping it simple for now, lass, practice the fundamentals till you can smelt bronze in your sleep, and when you gain that kind of confidence, as only comes with experience, come back and I'll teach you something new. Alrighty. Now, this isn't hard to do, okay? Basically, all we're going to do is this. We're going to stay right here next to Brythale, seeing as we've got the means of what we need. We're going to grab our crafting log, which is not B, that's my gathering log. What are we on? And we've made a bronze ingot. Can we make a bronze hatchet? Not without maple. Okay, so we're going to have to... Alright, we can make ourselves an amateur's file. Let us synthesize one of those. So I'm just going to go through and make what I've got ingredients for. So we go 1. And again. And again. Boom. And then, because we've leveled up enough, we're going to talk to Brythale. He'd like to evaluate my progress, would he? Praise the builder, I was afraid you might have joined up with another crew. The thought of it paid me so much I was down at the wench till the morning bells I was. Don't you blame me for your drinking. But here you are, still brimming with potential, and with some extra meat on your smitten arm, if me eyes don't deceive me. So, something new. Of course, how could I forget? Roselore Serafina, I bid you craft 3 bronze cross-pane hammers, just like the ones all our apprentice smithies use. For this, you'll need bronze, maple lumber, and hempen cloth. Now, I know making the bronze won't pose you no trouble, but allow me to offer you a bit of advice regarding the materials. If you want to save yourself some coin, you might consider mining your own copper and tin out in the wilds. And if that don't tickle your fancy, you might consider whacking the odd cobble until it stops moving. They lug all around with them, see? And it ain't as if swinging a sword's all that different from pounding a lump of metal, is it? At the end of the day, though, how you go about getting the bits and pieces don't matter to me. I just want to see if you can make a decent hammer. Do what needs doing and come back when it's done. Alright, so this time I am going to have to shift my patootie and head on out and grab myself some maple lumber from the supplier when I can find him. Okay, clearly that's the wrong door. I know, what are we doing? Finding the door. Here he is here. Okay. Smidhammer is this guy's supplier. No, not you. Yes, you. We wish to buy some maple lumber. Alrighty. What does young Smidhammer want us? You know, bone chips. We should have mined those while we're out in the desert. Oh, I might have mined them. I thought I had. Anyway, we'll work it out. Alrighty. We need to make... What do we need to make? Let me go into my journal and make my life a little easier. Limsa Lominsa. Hammer time. Alrighty. Can I tick that? Yes, I can. Hammer time. Deliver bronze cross-pane hammers to Brythale. Let's go. N. Cross-pane hammer is a blacksmith's primary, I believe. Yep. Alrighty. I also don't have any undyed hempen cloth. Oh well, give me a minute. Undyed hempen cloth. Let's go. I need 3 of them at least. So, this is where having all these crafts just starts to fit in. We've got plenty of... Do I have plenty of hempen yarn? No. Alrighty, let's make a couple of these. We'll make 5 of them. Synthesize. Basic touch. Standard touch. I know, we're going to just make some high quality stuff. Boom. It's not going to have a lot of durability because I'm being lazy, but anyway, we're going to make 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, mend, make it. That's 2. And because we need 3, let's go with synthesize that again. Synthesize that. 1, 2, mend, venerate, synthesize. Alrighty, let's make ourselves some cloth. I think I needed at least 3. So, oh, I've got to select it, that's right. Synthesize. And, alright, this time we're going to use innovation, basic touch, veneration, and synthesize. Boom. That's 1. Let's do it again. Okay. 1. 2. Alright, and again. 1 more bit of cloth because then we'll go back to being our other thing. I know, you've got to wait for it to go off before you can do the next thing. Alrighty. Let us get out of our weaver, jump back into our blacksmith, grab our crafting thing. We're going to make some bronze crosspane hammers. We need to make sure we select our material there. And we'll get that high quality lumber. I forgot I had lumber. Dopey thing. Never mind, we're good. And away we go. Synthesize. Alrighty, we're going to go for some high quality, so we're going to use some basic touch. Just have to watch how we go with it. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to synthesize it, so let's just do on this first one. We'll just... Yeah, I thought so. It's got no way of mending the durability, you see. I think I'm about to shatter my hammer. Oh, we did it. The first time someone uses it, though, it's going to break in their hands. Okay, now we have Master's Mend. That helps a lot. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. Mend. Synthesize. And because we leveled, hopefully it'll not take quite as much. No, there goes that hope. 2. Synthesize the 3rd hammer. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Mend. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're done. And we leveled. We're now level 9. It's one of the things I like in crafting. It's so easy to level yourself up if you've prepped right. Remember them hammers I asked for, lass? Here you go. You can have that one, and you can have that one, and you can have an ordinary one. Proceed with the trade. Yes. Is he impressed? Ah, seems last time weren't no fluke. Here's some impressive work, lass. Now, a layman might look at this and think you just stuck a piece of bronze on a maple stick. But you done a damn sight more than that, whether you know it or not. Hammer's a tool, after all, and the head's got the grip, the shaft for tens of thousands of strikes. What's more, when a spit's pounding a red-hot piece of metal, a rammer takes up some of the heat and swells touch. Which ain't a problem, unless it's a poorly made piece of shite. Take it from me, lass, there's few things more embarrassing than flinging a glowing hammerhead over your shoulder straight into the eye of your newest apprentice, even if he did eventually get his sight back. Personal experience, huh? But I reckon your hammers won't lead to any incidents like that. In short, I'm happy with what you've done. Now, I'll spare you us both the don't rest on your laurels speech if it's all the same to you. Stating the bleeding obvious is best done with a drink in your hand, I find. Well done, any road. But here, you'll be needing this. Hammer will suffice you for simple smitten, but complex jobs call for a more delicate touch, which is what a file gives you. Using one alongside your hammer will make your life a good deal easier, whatever you're crafting. Try spitting something simple, I guarantee you'll see the difference. And when you're done with that, do it again. I want you to practice till you can wield that file as well as your hammer. Once you've got the hang of it, come back here for another task. Okay, let's go with our gear, granting us bonuses. And we should outfit ourselves So we're going to be given an amethyst file, and we need to choose something. So control perception, control of 9, control of 9. I think I'll just go with the thing that gives me the bonuses. There we go. Nice hat, right? Let us very quickly grab our secret character. Update our gear on this one only. We've got 3 things, an amethyst file, a hempen bandana, and an amethyst critter. There we go. Update that gear set. Beautiful. Now we need to be level 10, I believe, for the next quest. That's not going to take too much trouble. Let us see what we can craft in our crafting book. N. Okay, just get rid of... Alright, down into the basic stuffs. Bronze hammer. Let's go. We'll make ourselves a bronze hatchet. We'll start with that. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Mend. Alright, level 10. That's all we needed. I'm going to have to see if these later on are going to be worth equipping with, so we'll check them in a tick. Riveting Ramblings. We'll accept that quest. You know what, lass? May not be my place to say it, me being your guildmaster and all, but I like you. I really like you. Together, there's naught we can't. What? Why are you making that face at me? Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. You're the most promising pupil I've had in God's know how long is all. I was just waxing sentimental for a moment. You can't honestly tell me you don't get a bit emotional when you've been out the night before and... forget it. It's been working hard, have you? I can tell. But this is just the beginning, lass. You see, that art of blacksmithing is deeper than the deepest ocean. And if you plan on getting to the bottom of it, you'll need to... Sink? No, that's no good. Alright, how about this? If you mean to set yourself with the faraway land of smith and mastery, you mustn't try to make that journey in a dinghy. Right. Bah, the hells with it. Just make me a dozen bronze rivets, lass. Sure, I'll make you a dozen bronze rivets. No problem. Bronze rivets. Alright, for which I'm going to need... Excellent. We're just going to make these rivets. Toot sweet. Let's go. He didn't ask for them in a hurry, so we will go with the whole basic touch. Basic touch. Mend it. And then just make it. 1. Synthesize. Oh, no, we made 12. We don't have to do it 12 times. Excellent. We made 12 with 1 hit. Let's go. Brethale, are them rivets coming along any time now, lass? Yep, here you go. Have 12. They're passable. Praise you, builder. You've done it again. These rivets are perfect. But don't take that to mean you're special, because they ain't. You see, rivets have got to be perfect. I'll tell you for why. If you're pounding something and your hammer breaks, you just grab a new one. But it's a whole other story when your rivets fail. Ever seen their ship, lass? Marvellous things they are, but bloody complicated. Now imagine you're a dozen marms above Limsa and your fancy flying boat starts springing rivets. Might be as it's from the engine, might be from the hull. Don't make no difference, whichever it is, you're royally buggered. If I was on that airship, lass, taking in the gorgeous view as the confounded contraption tumbled down to the earth below, I'd be cursing them rivets with all my heart. Aye, and the half-assed bastard that shut 'em out too. Oh, great. And you wouldn't want that on your conscience, would you? Which is why you must always make quality products that stand the test of time. To help you learn the importance of quality, I want you to try smithing for paying customers. Start by having a word with Mockery down the wench. She should be able to point you in the direction of a few Laminsans as need the services of a talented lass like yourself. Own your craft, earn some coin, else have a drink have a drink while you're at it. The wench is always serving. Awesome. Ooh, okay, this gives me control and it's pink. And it has bonuses. Craftsmanship plus 27, control plus 11. This one gives me control of 12. And it has bonuses. Why don't we do item comparison? Alrighty. This is a level 1 item. I see. I think... Oh no, that gives me... Yeah, but that's gathering. That's fun. It doesn't have to come off my gatherers. But this gives me control 12. Alrighty. I think we might take them gloves. What do you reckon? No. Do you freaking mind? Let's just choose it. There you go. Radio. We got it. I know. Okay. Next. Level 15. What are we at? Level 12. So usually what I do with this is I tend to go... Wow. We've gone a little bit long as it is. So basically what I'll be doing next episode is I'll be finishing my smithing up to level 20. And then we're going to head on down and we're going to go and get our armoring up as well. But guys, on that note, I am going to leave you. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. And if you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.